You remember in what was that movie called? Get Him to the Greek? Jonah Hill, Russell Brand. You're like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the lyrics. I just do the African face, and he's like full
Exactly.
smiling and playing the drums.
Hey,
So,
do you know the lyrics to African Child?
I don't know the lyrics. I just pound the drum and do the African face.
Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's what they do. Like
I just do the
it's
African
it's
face.
very it's a very sick
It
systematic
is,
thing,
man.
man.
Yeah.
It's
It don't matter if you're black or
ladies, gentlemen,
Boys.
welcome
Okay, we're not doing
to that podcast show with your boy MJ,
And
aka Papi Chulo, aka is your sister single, aka do you believe in sodomy, aka a lot of fish in the sea, but there's trash as well. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to that podcast with your boy once more time, MJ, and to
your
my
boy,
left,
yes. Yeah, what's going on?
and your boy Best.
You
Ladies and
believe in
gentlemen,
sodomy,
today's
that's new.
hey, bro, sodomy, man, it's the best things in life, man, that are unwanted, man. You should try it, man.
That's a topic
But
for
lady,
another day.
that's it. I know, man. I know that could be a topic for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Happy, merry. Is it happy, jolly Christmas to people who celebrated
You would
Christmas?
know, man.
Yeah, I didn't celebrate it. I was just by my. Okay, I did. I went for lunch with my boys and my girls. It was fun, man. And my kids. Apparently, I have some kids, so that was fun. Finding out that I'm a father. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it was. Yeah, it's always a nice surprise. So, ladies and gentlemen, yeah, Christmas was fantastic, man. Can't complain. Best, did you do anything?
Nah, man. Obviously, I don't want to go to hell. I'm just kidding. But
Oh,
no, we just chilled, man.
capitalism.
I mean, what's funny is the 25th of December is actually the birthday of our founding father of our country.
Mm.
So
Yeah,
it wasn't Jesus, by
it's
the way.
no, dude. Jesus wasn't born on the 25th of December.
Yeah,
Jesus was born somewhere in
he
May,
wasn't even
June, July. Yeah,
he wasn't even born in December. Everyone knows it's just like a pagan holiday. Or whatever. No one wants to have that conversation.
yeah,
Like, who's
yeah,
Santa? Who's
dude. It's
Santa?
like
And
no,
what's with the elves? Why am I
the
dressed
white
like
man,
elves?
hmm?
Like, for real.
Like, a fat white man, man. Think about it, huh?
And also, if you like
White, by the way.
switch up the letters of Santa, it makes Satan. But yeah, and he's red, just like Satan is
Oh,
red.
yeah, man. Anyway, man, that's actually you learn something new time, man.
you're a saint, why'd you steal Jesus' birthday?
So, ladies and gentlemen, this topic is colorism. So, colorism, guys, the definition Google dictionary says prejudice or discrimination against individuals with a dark skin tone, typically among people of the same ethnic or racial group. Best, let's go.
By the time he was well, always proud of
Mhm.
yeah, colorism, man. Obviously, it's everywhere. At least in my society, it's definitely a thing. And we were just talking about it earlier as well. Like, I don't know where to start. Like, first of all, Pakistan, the green and the
Of
white.
course.
So
All right.
we got a lot of types of Pakistanis. Up north, you can see people who look white, and back down south, you can literally see people who are very dark and they actually have African genetics in them. Like, because they're not just like dark people. They're like even have their hair is curly and stuff like that. They look different than us. So we got all sorts of people in Pakistan, all right? But naturally, there's some sort of, like superiority complex. I want to say with the people who look white, they think they're better than the rest of them, and
Of course.
yeah, the people up north are always considered to be the most attractive and everything, and they're the ones you see on TV all the time. The
Of course.
biggest actors and all that you see, they're always gonna look as white as possible. This one dude, I won't name him, but he's a big actor here, and he's a game show host as well. He used to be pretty he used to be pretty dark. He literally got an injection, kind of like the Michael Jackson thing. He got an injection, but I know Michael Jackson might have had its problems and stuff, but so I'm not.
Yeah, I
gonna
had
talk about that,
indigo.
but
Indigo.
yeah. But this guy, just for cosmetic reasons, he got
Indigo? Vertigo?
whatever it's called, yeah. But this guy, just for cosmetic reasons, he got injected and he turned himself whiter and now he's a big star. Now he's a big star, and yeah, it's everywhere, man. That's what I'm trying to say. And see, the word basically, the people up north, they usually have the name Khan at the end of their names, right? That's usually the last name.
Han Solo? Okay.
No, Khan with K-H-A. Yeah.
Oh, hung, like his hung. Well hung. All right.
All right, yeah. But so a lot of people, because they have such an inferiority complex now, even if they aren't Khans, they'll add a Khan next to their name just because, it's considered superior and stuff, because you're considered wealthy, you're considered good looking and all that crap. So it's always there, man. It's kind of pretty obviously like toxic as a because I feel like it divides us. Because racism is one thing. Racism is like us brown people are gonna stand against what white people, or maybe us black people are gonna stand against white people. But then colorism makes it like black people, yeah, but I'm kind of light skinned, you're dark skinned, and then here it's gonna be like, yeah, we're all brown people, but I'm a lighter shade than you're darker than me. So I feel like it just divides us, man.
So is because honestly I can speak from the Asian Pacific or the
Yeah,
Asian
please do.
region, but is it also like the caste system in India? Oh, that's
You
a
could
different
you
thing.
could compare it to a certain extent because the caste system is more title related, status related, money related. Like
Oh,
you
so
know,
that's more title and okay.
yep. That's more towards religion, but definitely, man. Even
Mm,
there, especially I feel like more in India, if anything, than in Pakistan. Like
mm.
it's called rung. Rung is
Okay.
the word for color. So like there's a whole war. Like there's a word for it, I forgot what it is, but basically the word rung it has a big meaning, man. Like the fact that some women have been disrespected and treated really badly just because
Mm.
they were darker. Whereas
All right.
if you look whiter, if you have a fairer skin, you're just treated with more respect, or people are automatically attracted to you and stuff. So it's like
Mm.
if you're dark, you're gonna be like it's not that you're gonna be treated like trash, but there are a lot of cases of women being treated that way. You're just automatically considered ugly or something like that.
Yeah. No, that's true because like I don't know, I've forgotten which
Hmm.
documentary I was watching. It's like especially in the black community,
Yeah.
like these researchers went to I think the grade threes or just like
Hmm.
kids, and they said, okay, which one is the prettiest girl? So they had from the lightest,
They
so
had the
white
dolls.
to no, yeah, the doors and also the girls on a piece of paper.
All
So like
right.
who's the prettiest? And majority of them went for the light skinned girl.
Yeah.
Who's the ugliest? Dark skinned girl. Who's the cleverest? Light
Yeah.
skinned. Dumbest? Black skin. So it's
Yeah.
just like
Yeah.
it's a bad thing, man. It's there in society, man.
Hmm. For sure.
My impact, like my impact, man.
Your
My
impact. Oh.
my the way it's
Yeah.
just even the way that what no nah, but it's true, man. Because even growing up for me, man, most of the girls who I saw in that society deemed to be beautiful, the light
Yeah.
skinned, black
And
women, because
even
even
yeah.
like even when tourists came back home, when they took pictures, like let's show like those guys who take pictures, like, look at how bad they suffer. So they go for
Yeah,
the
yeah,
darkest.
those
You
that
smile.
that 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 you remember in what was that movie called? Get Into the Greek? Jonah Hill,
Mm-hmm.
Russell
Mm-hmm.
Brand. He was like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know the lyrics. I just do the African face, and he's like full
Exactly.
smiling and playing the drums.
Hey, there.
So,
Do you know the lyrics to African Child?
I don't know the lyrics. I just pound the drum and do the African face.
Yeah,
Exactly. You see what I'm
yeah,
saying? That's what
yeah,
they
yeah.
do.
I
Like
just do the
it's
African face.
very it's a very sick
It
systematic
is,
thing,
man.
man.
Yeah.
It's yeah, but that's just the way it is, man. It's been played out, man. Even like when I was
Mhm.
looking at the documentary on if you guys ever watched the Straight Out of Compton. So like when the casting girls, they had like a
Straight up
list.
camps. Mhm.
Exactly. So it was called like I think it was the A list. There's like a list. So A list, B list, C list, and D. So A list were the no
The
brown skinned,
chart toppers
light
and all.
skinned
Yep, yep,
women.
yep, yep.
Exactly. So A list was them light skinned women. Then B were like Beyonce, like
Why the hell is
brown,
Beyonce
golden.
B?
No, because like that's like that. Her skin tone is used as a reference.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So our skin tone was used as a reference. Like we went like Beyonce type, then C was then D was like, the
Who's
dark
the
of the dark.
darkest like famous black person black celebrity?
Oh, there are a lot. There's Wesley Snipes, there's you know,
For me, I'd say
Michael Blackson, so many.
the one at least I've seen. I'd say I want to say Don Cheadle because Rhodey, from the Avengers.
Yeah, I know him. I know
Yeah,
him.
yeah. Because I feel like again, I'm not even from the black community, but I have seen
Of course
that
you're not.
the light skin. I'm trying. I'm almost getting my visa.
Try it out here, man.
Yeah,
Huh?
but
Trying to get my street cred. Huh?
yeah, but I feel like there's a automatic like just an automatic approval of light skinned people as compared to
Yeah.
dark skinned people. Steph Curry, And
Yeah.
like there's just so many, man. I
Kelly
can't.
Oubre, like it's
Yep,
just
yep,
part
yep.
of our life.
I feel like even
Even for me
Rihanna,
when I went to,
Rihanna, it's,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
Rihanna. So
Brown,
like
yeah, but yeah,
she like
Rihanna is damn
kind of yeah.
fine. Hmm.
And about you, we talked about this in one of them, Obama, Trevor Noah, all them, because when you're half black, yeah, you don't have to be light skinned. You don't have to be half black to be light skinned, but right, you don't. From what I know, anyways,
Mm.
right? You can be purely black but still be have like light skin, right? Yeah. But what I'm
Yeah,
saying
no,
is,
yeah, yeah. Go on.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, because I'm trying to like,
No, no,
but
no. Yeah, that's some guys were just light skin. Like
yeah,
the mom is light, the dad is light, so they're just
yeah,
light
yeah,
as
yeah,
well.
exactly. But what I'm saying is, we talked about this like before, like Drake and all them. They have this advantage. They can like they have one foot in the white race, one foot in the black race. So like whenever they want to play around with it, exploit it or whatever, they have the chance to. You know, kind of like how look, Ariana Grande and Kylie are white, all right? They're just white, but they've been trying to do this thing as well with tans and all that. So they try to appeal to more races. So I feel like with Drake and Trevor Noah and all them, I feel like when they get famous, they're considered, you know, mixed, mixed, right? No, wait. When they get famous, they're considered
No,
black. But
no.
when they weren't famous, they're
Trevor
considered
Noah,
mixed.
Trevor Noah is actually mixed
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. When they get
because
famous,
his mom
they're
is.
considered black when they're famous. But when they're not famous, they're considered mixed. So
I really don't know. You
we
see
kind
that
of talked about this
that
once
part.
before. Yeah,
Yeah, that part I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't want to come here and perpetuate it, and
yeah.
lie. But the thing with me, it's like even when I was in school, like from my
Mm,
experience was like we saw it. Like even girls, like like honestly, those I remember when I was walking and this girls made a list.
yeah.
Like the guys who they found attractive, and I kid you not, like majority of them
We're light
were
skin.
light skinned. Exactly.
You could,
My
cause,
boy, no, my
mhm,
boy is one
yeah.
handsome motherfucker. And, shout out to him. No homo, but he was on top of the list.
Yeah.
And then it came down, then like MJ right there, like number 25. But
Wow,
fuck, there
you
are only
remember
10
that number.
people here, man.
But
10
no,
people and I'm 25. What
but
the
what I
fuck?
was saying was though that I think it's not just the fact that the white people know this. Obviously, the black people know this as well, and that is why when you're a struggling artist, let's say you're light skinned, and if your producers and like the people in the big tables are black people who aren't light skinned, from what I've heard and what I've seen, there's like this thing like you're not black enough, you haven't like you haven't hustled like us, you haven't been through shit like us. It's I don't know, I don't get why, because light skinned people can go through shit as well, just like dark skinned people can. But what I'm saying is, but when they get famous, then they're considered the first black president, the first black person to host the Daily Show, stuff like that. Drake is considered like black, like one of the biggest like black artists in the world and stuff like that, when in fact like Drake was never like from the streets like that, man. Come
Of
on.
course, of course.
He literally always wanted to go to Harvard and stuff like that. And
Mm.
he lived a different life up there, man, in Canada. But the point I'm trying to make is the light skin part, it's not just about the attraction and everything that we're talking about. This other thing when it comes to showbiz, it's like
Mm.
when you're struggling,
Yeah.
you'd be considered like mixed or something like that. But when you make it, everyone wants to give them the black excellency thing, like, oh yeah, you're black, you're part of us.
Mm.
When
Honestly,
I
for
feel
me, I
like when
never
I feel
really
like there's
cared, but
do you feel like there's a divide in the black community? Light skin,
dude,
dark
there's
skin?
always gonna be, dude. Like even if we just take out colorism, man, it's
Mhm.
just there's always a divide because like that's just the best way. Like especially in the black community, man, we just don't like it. We just hate each other. That's it.
I don't know why you
I
all
can't.
say
I
that.
can No, as in, dude, it's just the truth. Because like when you live a black, like it's just there's never peace. Even for me, like people talk shit about my dad, about my mom, about me, and I want nothing but love for everybody. But at the end of the day, I just realized that that's just the life you live, man. Like even in the Bible, it's written someone, Jesus said like a prophet will be loved everywhere else, hated by his own people. It's just that's the way it is. Like haven't you ever noticed how black people, LeBron James, let him go to China. We love you, we love you, we love you, man.
Yeah,
In America, his own country is told, yeah, you never be as good.
yeah.
That's just a simple. That's just like in terms of athleticism, like
Hmm.
his athletic abilities. But when you look at it, it's just like it's just like that house nigga slave house nigga field nigga kind of upbringing, man. It's just like sometimes it's just hard to explain, man. It's just If I had to
Mhm.
sit down, bro, this would be 2-3 hours, man. And then I had to bring my people,
Yeah.
my people, man. I'd have to bring my friends so we can talk about this, man. But
You beat me up.
colorism,
Yeah.
no, don't worry, would it? It's only when you start saying nonsense, about, bro, this guy's gonna get it, bro.
Um, but
And when someone says,
yeah,
I like your glasses, you're about to lose them. I like your glasses, boy.
I've
Yeah, but
heard
yeah.
that a lot. But
Of course, man.
hashtag sodomy. But what I was
It's trending.
what I was on about was do you feel like there's a just a desire to become light skinned in the black
Yeah.
community?
Yeah, a
There
lot
is?
of girls back on bleach, bro.
For real?
Lot of
Because
dude.
that's what I'm
Because
getting
like, dude,
at. That's what I'm getting because in my
it,
community as well, there's like
exactly.
creams and everything, man. Have you heard of Fair and
Yeah.
Lovely?
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually used that once, bro. I became light skinned bad, bro. She.
You unlock the power.
I ain't lying.
But
Mhm.
but what's it called? Yeah, so you do know they just changed their name recently because of allegations of being like racist and everything. Now it's called
I
Glow and
didn't know that.
Lovely. Now it's called Glow and Lovely. Yeah,
Okay.
because and they're like, why? Because it makes you glow. But we all know why they changed it, because fair and
Mhm.
lovely. But
Mhm.
yeah, man, there's like so many creams like that, so many like lotions and soaps, man. There was this one soap. It was so racist, man. Like, well, so colorist, I want to say.
Mm.
It was like the slogan. If I translate it into English, it was like, "Now Pakistan will become fair," or like, "Now Pakistan will become white." That's
Yeah.
literally what it
Yeah.
translated into. Now Pakistan will become white.
Mm.
Like, what the heck?
Dude, I want like a team literally sits down and does this, bro.
That-
Did you see that commercial, bro? Did you see that commercial of where like
the one that
an
KSI was
Asian
reacting to. Yeah,
no, no,
when
the one
for
with
the black guy in the washing machine,
the washing machine, right?
and he comes out as an
Yeah,
Asian dude.
exactly.
Oh, okay. Oh, my man's about to get some. What? 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 You've just killed him. You've just killed my nigga. What the? No.
You saw that, right?
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just like, bro, what the heck? Like, dude, did I laugh? I laughed, bro. But at the end of the day, it's like that's the thing, man.
Yeah,
You
it's,
get
that video,
conditioned.
man. KSA reacts to racist commercials. That video is one of my
Mhm.
favorites, man. Because, geez, man, it's
Exactly,
like,
man. Like, dude, that's just the reality, bro. At the
and
end of the
like,
day, bro,
you
we're
you know
getting better, but we'll see.
you know Shah Rukh, right? Shah Rukh Khan, you must have heard of him. SRK. He's a big Indian actor. He's like the
No,
biggest Indian
no, no.
actor. Anyways,
Mm.
he's supposed to be like, like one of the biggest stars in the country. And when you're the biggest star in the country, like with great power comes great responsibility. Yet he's the ambassador.
The great response electricity bill. Continue.
Yeah,
Mhm.
he's the ambassador for this cream called Fair and Handsome, which is for men. So, like, and there's an ad kids I was reacting to, where like this Indian dude is trying to hit on a girl, right? And she keeps like, you know what she does? The guy keeps trying to hit on the girl, and then she gives him her purse like as a to hang on his shoulder, like like as if he's her servant. Like, hey, here,
Yeah.
have my purse. Here, park my car. Here, like take my shoes, stuff like that.
Mm.
Then Shah Rukh comes in the scene, and he's like, "You want to get the girl? Try Fair and Handsome." Then he like puts it on. Then when he tries to hit on the girl, she like goes out with him.
Okay. Hey.
Pose mara, but kanda bana.
Don't know what they're saying, but
Kanda bana, kanda bana, kanda bana, kanda bana.
सिर्फ पोज मारोगे तो कंधा बनकर रह जाओगे हैंडसम बन बंदा बन नया फेयर एंड हैंडसम फेयरनेस क्रीम मर्दों की सख्त त्वचा के लिए इसका 5 एक्शन
What?
फेयरनेस सिस्टम दे लॉन्ग लास्टिंग गोरापन
wait.
नया फेयर एंड हैंडसम
What?
Like, the hell,
Mm.
man? Like, how can you do
Yeah, but that's just the way they use marketing because most guys want to get laid, man. They want to get their dick sucked, and the butthole licked, man. Like, it's just that's the way it is, man. So, like, if you use that, then you get most of people, man. Like, dude, there are a lot of people who've just like, dude, even my I called my good like my she's like my auntie, man, young auntie, man. So she was telling me like how most people just became light, bro. Dude, for me, I just stopped caring, man. I like my dark skin, man, bro. I love being dark skinned,
Yeah,
man. I've got
racial,
superpowers. I
yeah.
turn off the lights, I'm gone, man. Like, I just disappear. And
Hey, you wanna
exactly.
see a
So for
magic
like, dude,
trick?
it's just
You just-
you want to see a magic trick, baby? Yeah. But at the end of the day, man, it's just about just getting to love yourself, man. It ain't easy, man. It ain't
yeah,
easy,
see,
man.
like,
In a world
it
where
all roots from
Mm.
self-esteem and
white people, yes,
self-respect and all that.
yes, white people.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, well, they do actually incept this
Yeah.
idea in your mind that you're
Yeah.
not good enough. So definitely,
Yeah,
definitely.
light skinned, yeah.
to
Most
skin
people,
with you.
most of my people who are watching this, if you're white, it's true. Just get over it.
I mean, yeah,
Mhm.
man. I guess so. I mean, I won't want to blame them, but the media and that was controlled by
Yeah,
white
of
people. So
course.
yeah,
dude
definitely.
dude, it's easier to control people. When you control
Mhm.
people, people would do like, dude, it's just with everything we do, man. Christmas Day we're talking about, it's just capitalism, man.
Mhm.
Jesus wasn't born then. It's just a way to just get money. Valentine's Day, or if you don't get your girl something, she now also starts acting like she's some crazy, I don't understand what's happening here.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, Father's
Yeah,
Day,
I feel like
Mother's
it's just a
Day.
marketing stunt, to be honest. Because like
Exactly.
Christmas is
If,
gonna come
dude,
up, so everyone's gonna buy presents, everyone's gonna get a tree,
dude,
money, money, money. You know?
true, dude.
Yeah.
You should watch Captain. Dude, did you watch how diamonds, like, oh, diamonds, how they actually marketed
Yep, yep,
them
yep.
for women?
I know when,
Exactly. No.
and I
Mm-hmm.
diamonds have the highest markup of anything in the world. You get them; they're
Mm-hmm.
not that expensive to extract, but when you sell them like just hundreds and hundreds percent, like
Because
like of
that's a
markup.
marketing thing they
Yeah.
did. Because they said, damn, but because they knew if we associate, they tried because I was watching, they
Yeah,
tried with
you
women
see
and
all these movies where she's like,
exact.
there's an assassin. She's like, where are my diamonds? Like, try
There you
selling them,
go.
babe. You can
Diamonds, a
because
woman's
diamonds have
best.
the worst
True.
resale. Diamonds have the worst
Mm-hmm.
resale. So like, why the hell would you want
Diamond, a
diamonds?
woman's best friend. So like that's what I'm saying. It's just the way it works, man. How did we go from
Yeah,
diamonds to colorism? But yeah, at the end of
I
the day,
have
man,
no idea.
it's just the way it goes, man. It's the story of everyone's life. It's just like when you understand, like when you understand stuff, you'll be like,
Mhm.
okay, yeah, yeah. Like I just got to understand stuff, and with everything, man. Education is a business. Harvard makes like billions. Like it's just like my word,
I
man.
just keep feeling like which I said it earlier as well, that racism. I feel like the fight against racism, it unites us, but colorism divides us. That's the opinion
Dude,
hold
people
anyways.
be people, man. This thing will never end.
But you get what I
You
mean, though. Like maybe it's,
oh,
you're at a Black Lives Matter rally, right? Right from the White House, maybe. But then
maybe.
there's this divide between you and some light skinned dude. Like
No, I think then it won't matter because when your enemy is greater than your
true
petty
enemy of my
things,
enemy type thing. Yeah.
exactly. When the enemy is greater, you'll be like, nah,
But
it
I just
doesn't
feel like
matter,
the
bruh.
fact that this thing exists, obvious colorism exists. So
Mm.
like I feel like that kind of does uh, affect us in a bad way to a certain extent. Obviously, the country and everything, because like I said, there's a craze in Pakistan to get
Mm.
whiter, just like back in South Korea, the Asian side, Far Eastern side. Everyone has a craze of
Oh
getting
yeah, have.
bigger eyes.
Yep.
For
Yeah.
their 18th
Yep.
birthday, they get eyelids and they get surgery and stuff. So yeah,
It's like,
fuck
huh?
anime. Yeah.
Mignon, what changed? Oh, I can see you clearly
Kawaii.
now.
Yeah, basically.
What the most racist thing I've ever heard is like, you want to play Japanese blindfold? I'll just take a shoelace. I was like, okay.
Wow. All right.
It's funny because it's not true, but either way, continue.
But yeah, so I feel like it's always gonna be there, and if yeah, fine, it might not be. If you're saying it might not, come in the way of our fight against racism, I still feel like as a whole, it does still separate, the country to a certain extent, because people are trying to, just favor the one who looks more like the white man, you know?
Just the way it is, bruh.
Yeah.
Racism will never end anytime soon because at the end of the day, number one, black people hate each other. Because even in the music, what you listen to,
Colorism is
majority
like
of the
internal racism, I would
yeah,
say.
yeah, no, true, true. Like, listen, wait, I didn't hear what you said, but because I was just answering. But if you
Mm.
look at the music we make, you see, with black people, it's high beat, like, yo,
Yeah.
I effed your girl. I hate guys. I'm gonna shoot you if I see you. So it's violent, violent. So like, at the end of the day, like I can't do anything, man. I could say your music, but at the end of the day, rap music is one of the highest selling,
Yeah, for
things
sure.
in the world.
Mhm.
Because there's a model, like if you rap about ABCD as a black person, you're gonna become successful. You
Yeah.
know, if you rap about getting head every single day, and you're like, okay, same rap,
Yeah.
different beat. You're like, okay, But at the end of the day,
I
man,
mean,
at
then
the
you
end
have
of,
the
it's up
mumble
to you.
rappers who were like rapping about who knows what, but
Who
they're
knows?
winning at it, man.
Maybe we'll have been initiated to some dark
Yeah.
shit, bro. Who
Yeah.
knows, bro? But at the end of the day, like I always just say, like I don't care, man. Like if you listen to mumble rap, that's on you, bro. I'm just this side, man. Like
Mhm.
just listening to people like J. Cole, Eminem, Kendrick Lamar, Jay Z, Nas, some big TS here and there.
Do you know Paige Kennedy, right? The Viner.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's a funny dude, man. I follow him on Instagram. And this one time, he was doing this Instagram live, right? So he was getting people to come on his Instagram live. So like only music fans though, only his music
Of
fans.
course.
I don't really listen to his music, so I wasn't trying to get in on it. So people were
Mm.
joining it. Hi, hey man, what's going on? Blah blah blah. Love your music. Then people are going, coming in, going. So this one dude joined the Instagram live. Okay, he was a black man,
Mm.
and he was really dark. Okay, like really, really, really dark.
Of course.
Okay, yeah. And Paige, being a black man, but Paige was like that. And he was
Of
like,
course,
and
bruh.
he kept going,
Of course.
and then he was like, he said the N word, and he said, N word, you wearing a Halloween mask or something? And he's like,
Mhm.
and I felt so bad for that man because
Of course,
look,
man.
look, it could have been anything. He could have had a big nose. I have a big nose. People can make fun of it, and I wouldn't like
Me
that. But
too.
that's his skin, like and you're both black, so like I feel like I don't know, man. That was colorism live, and like I've witnessed
Dude,
colorism live
dude,
there.
like at the end of the day,
because
like
because
you can mhm.
Paige Kennedy is dark. He's not light skinned, but that dude, he was like dark. So
dark,
yeah,
darker than dark. Couldn't tell the
90%
difference between
cocoa,
his skin and his hair.
90% cocoa, man. Yeah,
But it's life, man. We could go on and on about colorism and but it's just the way it's gonna take time because like even if you're light skinned, you're gonna hire like dude, you're in, like let's say a black person, me and the black person light skinned, he's got a higher chance of being hired because obviously even in the thing I
wait,
do,
you and
hospitality
what?
for those
You and a light
like
skinned
let's say
person?
myself, like light skinned black man and myself, he's got a higher chance of getting hired
That's what's
because
up, man. That's what
obviously
I was on about. That's what I was on about.
yeah, even in the slave days, my guy, when they're selling slaves, you see the
Well,
light
no,
skin
not now.
in the
Not how can you feel
you
so?
see the lights. Look
You
at Key
remember?
and Peele, bro.
You remember the
Like, oh, for him, I understand, man. He's big,
yeah,
man.
yeah, yeah.
He looks like he could,
Exactly.
But no, dude. Like,
Hey,
like
wait. Now
colorism
we're
just
gonna
goes
get
back.
now we're gonna
No,
get
but
children.
dude,
And they still
if you
don't.
go back, right now, I'm not sure on my research because obviously, if we go deep into that, we'll never end this podcast. But yeah, even back in the days, like those obviously the white men used to rape
The light skin ones.
black women. Yeah,
Oh.
used to rape black women and have light skinned babies,
Oh yeah,
and
yeah,
they'll
yeah.
be considered exactly. So those were
Bastard
highly
children.
favored. So that's how it started. So
Wait, so is
house
that so?
nigger.
Are you trying to
field nigger.
say that light skinned people started from how you explained it?
No, dude, no, that's just a different like thing. Light skin thing. I'm not the founder or the right person you
So
say.
what
It's
you're
just like
saying
light.
is, I'm just kidding.
No, no, no. Me, don't take my word. That's we're just here just to bring up the topic. The rest you can research for
Because I
yourself.
know Obama is mixed and Trevor
Yeah,
Noah is
Kenya and
mixed.
something. Yep,
Even I
Switzerland and
want
South
to say
Africa.
Drake is kind of mixed as well. The point I'm trying to make is
Not sure
can
about Drake.
no, from what I know, he kind of is.
No, I'm saying I don't know where his mom and dad are
Yeah,
from,
yeah,
but
yeah.
yeah, he
No, I don't
is.
know where they're from, but
Mm,
from what I know, he is kind of mixed.
mm.
So all I'm trying to ask is like, is it possible for two, like just two regular, black people to have
Yeah,
a kid who's light skinned?
yeah. My mom and my dad. My sister is the lightest out of all the boys.
But your mom and dad are like dark
No,
skinned,
no,
right?
my mom and dad are just fair.
They're just normal.
Yeah, just normal. Like it's not like that too dark or too light. They're just in between. But my
So like
sister
you.
is very like. No, I would say I'm dark. I'm dark. Me and my brother. My brother. My sister is light. My brother a bit light because he doesn't go outdoors. He just stays indoors, plays with his penis and
Is that the reason
Fortnite.
why? Because he doesn't want to get darker. Because it's all people
I
get tan
don't
as well,
know.
man.
Nah, yeah, no, he just plays Fortnite. He's more of a
Mm-hmm.
video game kind of person. Yeah, so like yeah, dude, like genetics, man. Because my mom was really light back in the day, bruh. She was like
Oh, so
light
yeah,
skinned, bruh, with an
then it's
afro.
about genetics. So that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, genetics.
I
Yeah,
feel like in the end it's all about genetics. So
yeah, dude.
like
And where you stay as well.
it's not like two
And
Asian
where you
people.
stay. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. It's genetics and environment. So
Yeah,
it's nature and
exactly.
nurture, nature and nurture.
Yeah,
So it's not like
exactly.
two Asian people are gonna have a black baby unless
No,
they're into that.
unless unless Papi Chulo went there and had some
that.
fun, bruh.
Exactly.
Sodomy, baby.
That's what.
Mm.
Well, that wouldn't have worked. But you got what I mean. So
No, after you jizz, you
yeah,
go
maybe.
for round two.
All right. But that's
In
what
my
I'm on about.
pants.
Like I feel like it's all about genetics. So definitely, uh, if maybe two like black people have a kid and they're light skinned, could be because you've seen the movie Skin.
Mm-mm.
Skin. It's a movie like where like a white couple in South Africa they have they have a dark they have a light skinned black daughter. Okay.
Yep, they
And
just had to go talk to the wife.
no. What happened was one of the grandparents, maybe it was the fathers or the mothers, they were like black. So it's called genetic regression or something. Sometimes it can go back a generation. Like sometimes the baby can skip the parents and go back to like one of the grandfathers or like grandmothers and get one of their genes, like be dominant. So
Yeah.
that's what happened.
No.
So that's what I'm saying. Like that can definitely happen as well. So it doesn't have to be like only light skinned people can have light skinned babies. Obviously, it can be a mix of maybe a white man, black person. It could be a black couple, but they might have some white like relatives here and there who might have like brought
And
the.
Pakistani people, it seems like you know a lot about black people, bruh.
I'm just saying. I've never researched, man. I'm trying to get my street
Mm.
cred.
And my street kid, right? Yeah, black people love me, bruh.
So I'm just saying, like,
Come
I
on.
feel like it's happen. Look, because sometimes, because I'll say it, I'll come back to Pakistan for a sec, back from Africa. I would say that sometimes, like, I've seen normal Pakistani very colored people, brown people, right? And they've had some dark kids, right? Even though the parents are normal, but the kid is pretty dark. So that's when you question, like, not what the wife was doing, but you question what.
Always question the wife,
No,
bruh.
no, well, you also question like maybe there's something back in the
No, just the
genetics and all
wife, bruh.
that for you, maybe. But yeah,
Women be dangerous, bruh. People think I'm
I saw this
joking, bruh.
thing. I saw this thing. It's like, it's this soldier, right? He's like, I was deployed 2 years ago. It's been hard, but my wife just even sent me a letter today telling me she's pregnant. I couldn't be happier. And he's like,
Dude,
the comments were like, who's gonna tell him?
who's gonna tell him, bruh? Like, dude, I always tell people, bruh. Next week we're gonna look about cheating. And no, actually, no, I'm just playing. But no, but dude, that's just the thing. Well,
We'll come
I'm
around
just
to it.
playing.
Yeah.
No, I'm just playing. But that's like at the end of the day, bro. Like you see, with colorism, bro, it's a never ending topic, man. There's a lot of things. Like if you're lighter, you've got a higher chance of getting hired.
No,
You
for
know,
real, for real. I've seen it even in my
people
community.
view you different, dude. With girls, bruh, most girls say, like, most guys didn't want to date me because I was dark. Dude, my experience with this was when I was making out with a girl who was like brown, because I'm darker. I'm not that dark, but I'm on the dark side of being
Yeah,
black, 50
yeah.
shades of black, almost that side. She was like, what, well, being intimate, I was laying down my tongue, and but I'm good with the French play, what I'm saying.
Right.
So as I'm doing what I'm doing,
So I've
she has
heard.
the audacity, the audacity to say, I've never kissed a dark skinned man. I'm like, what the F is happening
What
here?
the?
Yeah, no, I kid you not.
Hold up.
I
What
kid you
the
not. Like, this is my
hell?
first time. Yeah, this is my first time kissing a black skinned guy, like darker skin. I was like,
Black
really?
guy. He just said.
Darker skin, like darker skinned guy,
Oh,
like
wait, you mean
dark.
this was back in Africa?
No, this was back in, not in Africa, guys. Back in Malaysia. Africa is a
Oh, your
continent, but
ex?
yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you get what I
No,
mean.
no, no.
Like
Yeah, I
always
know.
I was gonna go there, man.
No, but I know what
Back
you
in
mean. I asked,
Nigeria.
like, but no, back in Nigeria, except Lagos.
Lagos,
Back in
yeah.
Lagos. Then, now this was back when I stayed at
So
SMI in
it's your ex,
Malaysia.
right?
No.
It
My
wasn't.
ex. That was before I met my ex.
So
This
you were
was in
just like messing around.
2016.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is when I was an F boy,
Hook up culture.
player.
Yeah.
Play on.
But what that you don't say
I
that,
just
man. You
played with
just
my.
don't say that. It's
No.
like me and you. It's like MJ and like when me and you started doing the podcast in the middle, like,
Yes.
hey, who would have thought? It's like Paul
Who
Rudd.
would have
Like,
thought?
who would have thought?
Look at us.
Like
Look
not
at
me.
us.
Look at us. Like
Look at
that's
us.
so stupid, man. I wouldn't. That's
No,
just
dude, no, people say the dumbest
Where's she
things, bro.
from?
I've heard.
Tell us
Wait,
her
no,
full
she was from South
name.
Africa.
I'm
South Africa.
just kidding.
No, from South Africa.
She was
But
light
no,
skinned,
people say that she was like on the brown side,
but she
because
was.
there's light skin, then golden brown, then yeah, MJ, hello. Then there's, oh my word, and she's supposed to be working in a coal mine right now.
There's light skin, then there's oh my word.
It's like, oh my word,
Alright.
we're about to get robbed. Close the door, you know.
That's right, man. I don't know though. I mean, because yesterday I was watching a lot of law, like what's it called, court cam. It's a channel on
Yeah.
YouTube. They show actually like real time footage of court cases and everything. And obviously, as with the U.S.,
Mhm.
criminals usually, yeah, they're
Now
because
white,
of the
yes.
system and everything. Yeah, like
Yeah,
a lot of
of
black people
course.
and
Yeah,
stuff. Yeah, but
yeah, of course, bro.
yeah, but a lot of them were light skin as well, which was surprising
Mhm.
because because
Mhm.
it kind of goes
You
against our
see,
argument
that's the
here,
thing, which was surprising. You see, if you
which
saw
was
a black skinned, if he was dark, you'd be like, oh.
yeah,
But
that's
when
what I
he's
mean.
light
That's
skinned,
what
you're
I
like, what? Light skinned raw people? I'm like, bro.
yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
we think that because I was talking about how light skinned people get treated well and shit like that. But then I also said
Yeah.
that they might be going through shit as well. They might be from the streets as well and everything. So they can as just as easily get into crime and all that. But the point I'm trying to make is that how we say that there's an advantage to the light skinned people when it comes to the corporate
Mm,
world, maybe. Like you said, if
mm,
they might be hiring you and might be hiring like a light skinned person, he
mm,
might get the advantage maybe. Just
mm.
like that, I thought, it might be like that in law as well. Like maybe they get off the hook, but it's not like that in law, man. Law is blind.
Nah, no, dude. But if you're light skinned and there's this guy who was light skinned
Yeah.
and yeah, he got a modeling contract, but dude, at the end of the day, man, it's work, man.
Mm,
Colorism is always gonna be work, even amongst like I always say, like the black community has a long way to go, bruh. It's
yeah.
got a long way to go until we start actually seeing each other as equals and supporting each other. It's always like hate. Like if you ask a black person, like when you become wealthy, where are you moving? Oh, I'm gonna stay with the white people over there.
Oh
You
yeah.
know?
We got
Yeah,
that.
most
We got
people.
something like that. So we
Yeah,
also
most
got
people.
provincialism. Like
Yeah,
we got
most people be like, yo, I'm gonna stay with the white people. I'm gonna hire a white lawyer,
yeah.
and yeah,
Because like for
because
us, it's like if you're
they've
from
got
this
that thing.
if you're from this province, you're a favorite. If you're from this province, you're like
Yeah,
you know one of the
dude,
those people, stuff like that.
it's,
All the
it's
time.
gonna be work, man. I can't I can't help myself that people are pedestrians, bro. But f them, you know. But at the end of the day,
Exactly.
it's hard. It's hard, man. Like I've just come to understand, man. Like, hey, we're all going through it, man. But colorism is just one thing, like where it's
Do you
gonna take
think you
time.
see it in Malaysia
In
in their races? I mean,
in Malaysia, bro, like I really don't know because it's been a while since I've actually been around my boys, man. We would talk
also like
about this,
there's
but I
there's
I
three like
do see that the
races.
Indians, the
There's three
Chinese,
races in Malaysia,
Malaysians, and
obviously. Yeah,
Indian Malaysians, right? Yeah,
yeah.
I do
There's
see how
Malay.
they treat the
There's
Indians.
the Chinese Malaysian. There's Indian Malaysian. I know Indians aren't treated well, from what I've heard. Yeah,
Not the slightest.
yeah, but and maybe that's a link, like racial link, if you want to, take it to that racial standpoint, because they're the darker of the two, darker of the three. If you look at Malays and Malaysian Chinese, and Malaysian Indians, the Indians would be the darkest. But I think because that's just racism, because there are different races. But if you're gonna get in the, are you frozen? Yeah, no, you're not
No, I'm
frozen.
good. I'm good. I'm listening to you. I'm
No,
listening
that's
to
just a black man. I was kidding.
you.
that
Point
doesn't
him
even make
out.
that doesn't even make sense. But I feel like when it comes to Indians, there's more of a threshold because
Mm.
I feel like with Chinese people are always Chinese. They have the same kind of skin. I don't want to say they look the same, but they have the same kind of skin.
No, yeah.
And the same for Malays. But what I've seen is in Indians, there's a spectrum. So like
Mm.
there's really dark, and then there's kind of
Yeah.
lighter, and that's where
Yep.
colorism comes in there as well for them. Because like I said, in India it's a thing. I don't know. I'm not too
Mm.
sure about Malaysian Indians, but in India it's a thing, man. And if it's the
Yeah.
same genetics, then you might be seeing those
Yeah.
things there as well.
Yeah, bruh. But at the end of the day, man, I feel for them, man. But
I mean, I feel
it's just
for everyone
discrimination.
because
Yeah, of course.
you have
No,
it in
dude,
your
like I
society. You have
do,
it in my
but
society.
uh, like just some things. But dude, at the end of the day, talking about it is just one way getting it out there. But at the end of the day, we have to do things about it.
What can we
Because
do?
for me, like I've just come to a thing where I just love myself, man. I know I'm, that dark skinned man, and I'm living life. I'm enjoying life, man. I'm out here crying, man. It is what it is.
Mm,
I love you. Just it's about self love, man. It is.
that's true.
It is. Because if you don't love yourself, you can never love
Mhm.
your neighbor's wife. But at the end of the day, man, it is what it is. Any have we come to the segment of any last words, best?
I think so. Yeah.
Or do you have anything to add on, or you want to continue saying something?
No, I feel like I'm good, man.
You good? Nah, I feel like I'm great, man. It was nice for a young Pakistani man to teach me about my black culture. So fantastic.
Look at me. I'm the captain.
You're black. I'm the captain now. Yeah. But hey, bro, it's a long way, man. Anyway, we've come to that segment. Best.
Yeah.
Any wise words for the audience or for ourselves because we reached this part in watching.
You can't go back and change the beginning,
That's
but you
true.
can start where you are and change the end.
True. Some wise words. That's what Hitler said. No, I'm just playing. Hitler said that. I was like, cool. Nah, nine. It wasn't me. I didn't say cast the juice. I said I want orange juice, father. You know. Nah, for me, man, it's just that it's not your place to judge. That's God's place. Your place is just to live life as a human being and learn.
I mean, that's what
And
people
that's
say,
it
but I
for
feel like
me.
even on Judgment Day, there's gonna be this one white bitch who's gonna talk to God, face first. She's gonna be like, you can't.
But
judge
God,
me.
I
you can't judge me.
you can't judge me. Like,
Can I
bruh,
speak to your
I made
manager,
you. What you
please?
say? Jesus comes like, bruh, what you saying? He's the he's the bad guy, bruh. What you saying? But yeah, man, like it's
It's
beautiful. It's beautiful, man. We're just living life. We're enjoying.
Mhm.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's been that podcast with your boy MJ
And your boy Best.
and your boy Best. Ladies and gentlemen, peace, love, and cheese.